Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oops.
I don't think our
Whoopsies.
voices are in there.
I
Whoopsies.
just turned them on. It'll take a second.
Oh, okay, cool. Hello,
Whoopsie
well,
doopsie.
everyone, we're live. That was a surprise. Welcome to Curse of Strahd. I'm Justine. I'm gonna be your dungeon master, and these folks were
Curses.
Nightmare. This is a D&D Play 20. I'm blacking out. This is a D&D Play 20 stream, and it's an awesome Discord community that you should check out if you haven't before, but most of you are probably from there, so say hi in the chat. Hello. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and have these folks introduce themselves. But really quick, we are missing two wonderful members of our party. So shout out to Mario who plays Norbit, and shout out to Steph who plays Elusa. You want to take it away, Arlen?
Yeah. Hi. I'm Arland. I play Shad Lamenthul, or the Chad,
No,
who is an
Chad.
Asimar barbarian.
On a good night, the hanging Chad.
Yeah. The hanging Chad. Yeah. Hung Chad. Anyway. Um,
Oh no, it's gonna be that kind
I
of night.
will pass it off to Lance. Or Raza.
Hi. So I'm trying to recover my composure. Hi, I'm Lance. I'm played by Raza. If you know me like that, Professor Trifonic, one of my aliases. And Lance is a bookworm. That is the best way to describe him. He loves books. He's here to learn more, despite being in a very bad spot most of the time. He got stabbed by a vampire lady. That was interesting.
Sure did.
Uh, cool standoff, but he got stabbed, pushed off a building. Survived. It's good. Not bad for a bookworm, I'd say. Yeah, just to clarify, he's a wizard, order and scribes. So bookworm. I keep saying bookworm. It's true. Yeah, and that's him. Pass it on to Cole.
Oh,
Take it away,
that's a
Cole.
surprise. Hi, I'm Peter. I play Cole, Old Man Cole. Um, I am a paladin, a dwarf, and I poop my pants on a regular basis. And I will pass it on to Belvedere.
Hello. Oh,
Oh, that was real life, by the way.
there. I will be Adamon again this evening. Adamon is an old, scaly lizard, but not quite boot leather yet. Or is he really? Do you know who Adamon is at all?
Dun, dun, dun. Well, we know he likes Shakespeare. Thanks to the last episode.
Yes, he can do a pretty good Tempest skit.
Love it. Cool. Well, yeah, this is a rated R stream, so I hope you all enjoy. But with that last session, the group made it to the village of Valakai. Oh boy, I guess that was actually 2 sessions ago. With the intention of dropping off Irina because her brother was going to meet her there, and she would be safe, and they could move on in their painstaking quest at this point to figure out A, what the heck's going on still, and B, get out of Barovia, all while taking in mini quests and just trying to survive. And with that, the team made their way through. They met the church of the town, the St. Anders Church, and the father there asked if they could find some bones that were actually part of a long-going spell that kept Strahd away from this village. But as they kind of made their way through, they realized this was a very strict village, a strict place to exist and live, and the rules were a lot harsher than they realized. Norbit unfortunately realized that the hard way when yelling the number one rule, don't say she who must not be named, Strahd's name, into the mind of the captain of the guard. And from there, all the DM's plans went out the window, and it was really wonderful as they completely destroyed it, and it was one of my favorite sessions I've ever played. As Raza stated, Lance did an amazing impression of Lady Strahd herself, only to realize that the one he was doing the impression of was watching, and Lady Strahd did try to stab you. She did successfully stab you. She then cast fireballs and flames all over this village. A complete panic and an uproar was started, and chaos ensued. Now, our team, not knowing even what time of day it is due to how long and short this all seemed at once, black, billowing clouds of smoke come off of the city. And with that, we'll begin. So, you all. Oh, go
She
ahead.
can stab me and push me off a roof. The
She
+2
can.
daggers just a bonus. Yeah.
There you go. You're like, I'll take it anytime. Hit me with that kind of magic item or regular imbued item. But yeah, so you all got to the point of the gate through different ways and meanings, learned things along the way. Now, all you hear is a slight ringing as you get farther from that gate because the roaring of those flames were so loud. You cough and feel soot clinging to your clothes and skin and scales. And as you're all kind of getting out, you look back about the 75 feet away and see this village completely aflame. You hear screams, the cackling of fire, and Irina drops to her knees and puts her head in her hands and says, "This was all my fault." Should probably get some music on in the background, eh?
Well, don't you know? It's just it wasn't your fault. Norbit there was the one that kind of was up to some shenanigans.
Do I want to do Norbin impressions tonight, or do we just want to imagine they're like in the background?
I vote for drunk Lusa again.
She's not drunk at this point.
She
Yeah,
might have to take a drink now though.
Norbin looks like he's about to respond with feistiness, but he starts coughing and hacking from the smoke. And Elusa, no, Irina just starts crying more.
Yeah. So where are we where are we gonna go now?
You hear Cole's tummy growl. I never did get pie. I'm hungry.
Lance walks past the hungry Cole and puts a comforting hand on Irina's shoulder.
She almost jumps, but still cries.
It kind of was her fault.
Do you say that as Cole?
Yeah,
She cries harder.
I whisper it, but I said it.
Adabon's eyes were kind of glazed over as he was remembering a candle he had lit maybe a week ago. Anyone kind of watching him sees as his cloak kind of opens up. They'll see like this visual of the room upstairs with the candle burning and the shadow of Adabon standing over it as he remembers his thoughts. Cole's comment and Irina's strengthening sobs kind of shake him out of it, and it kind of fades to smoke and then fog expanding out from him. And he turns to, "Was not your fault. It is what needed to happen. We cannot save everyone here. We can go to see Strahd in her castle and accept our invitation, or you can continue to go and get your sword."
She lightens up crying just a little bit, is still crying, and right then you hear the crash of lightning as these billowing clouds that have been hanging so heavy while you've been in this town start to pour water. The flames still continue but get smaller, and now there's almost like a mist of white smoke from the flames coming out that is gathered around, mixing with the fog, so it's very like hard to see. You just see like kind of orange glows and feel this really warm rain. And I need all of you to roll perception for me.
Where's my dice? There it is.
Hey,
First roll of the game.
Ew. 13.
7.
What'd you get, Pete? Sorry.
13.
Okay.
Get
So
Lance,
17.
are you okay? Your clothes are stained with blood. Do you need more healing?
I get a 13.
213 and 217s? What in the odd numbers? Oh, wait.
Oh no!
Audubon got a
Something
7.
Just a
something cool
7.
should
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked
No.
at this. Okay. You were at
Nope.
that.
Just a 7.
Still odd numbers. Okay. Cool. What did you say? I'm sorry. You said you're I'll let you guys play at that moment. Your clothes are covered in blood, and then I'll tell you what you see.
Peter? Sorry.
I asked you if you were okay. Do you need more healing? Because your clothes are still covered in blood.
Oh, he completely, he's been stabbed, but he's like, no, he's more concerned with Irina. You can see that he's like, no, I'm okay, thank you. Also,
As you're
he'll hold
Okay.
out a hand for her
okay.
for her to stand up eventually if she needs it.
She does stand up, kind of wiping her face, and like puts her head up, almost like that euphoric, like the rain's washing away some of the guilt. She's taking in all of your words. What Adam had to say, Lance, the comfort. Pete, I almost said Pete. Hi, Pete. Cole, like, pushing guilt towards her, and she's just kind of letting it all absorb as she feels, takes like deep breaths. And you all rolled perception, so this is all happening. Your focus to these licking flames and orange smoke, the rain around you in the woods. Anyone who rolled above a 14, which I believe was two of you, notice a figure hobbling and dragging a leg behind them, rushing as fast as they injuredly can towards you out of this burning place, and says, "Wait! Wait!"
I think somebody wants us to wait. Should
You
I shoot him?
see Lance immediately. Lance puts a hand to stop you from doing anything, but he also summons his quill, like snaps his fingers, and his quill appears next to him.
Yeah. As this figure gets closer, you would all, except Adabon, recognize him. You can all see him now as the man who tried to talk to you outside of the inn. The man dressed like a jester that you had done some insight on and realized that he was something deeper than he appeared. He is heavily burned. Legs scratch, one leg completely mangled, like something had fallen on it. He's scratched up, and he does not look like he is long for this world. And he says, "Do not waste spells, but quick, this is urgent." And he drops to the ground about 10 feet from you and says, "Come, come to me." Irina rushes to him.
Lance will rush as well because of her more than now.
Adabon's cane kind of clicks as he readies his blade, and he'll attempt to get between, or at least within interception of Irina and this feller too.
Yeah, she sees like the gore of his body. She kind of, and you perfectly step in front of her. Chad and Cole, do you both also walk up to this man?
Yeah, but in a casual saunter.
I
Okay.
Cole will go to him and waste the spell.
Okay, what are you gonna cast?
Disintegrate. No, I'm kidding.
Cool, there goes my entire plot of the game.
Waste the spell. You mean like waste him?
Yeah.
I cure wounds on him for 8 points.
You see, he was fading, and that still very badly injured. He takes a deep breath and says, "You must kill her. Her eyes are set on you. You will be the ones to break us from this." And he looks at Irina, and his eyes go wide, and he says, "Get the sword Lance, he grabs your wrist. A bloodied hand smacks the back of your neck. Your glasses almost fog with how close he is to you. And he says, "Get the sword." And he takes out a piece of paper from inside his vest pocket. There's blood along the edges. And you see him start to whisper and rock. An incantation being made. And he says, "It's all I have left." And as the paper bursts into flame, a portal. Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
never mind. No, I was going to say, do I recognize the magic before he finishes? But it sounds like it's not dangerous.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna wait for his shoot first to say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
the incantation.
as it
Yeah.
burns and you're starting to really focus in on Adabon, a portal swirling is in front of you, and he's, "Don't have long, go." And he just like lays on the ground. And Irina's like eyes going back and forth, not knowing what to do. You all look at the portal. You can't really see too much, but you all take a deep breath. I need another perception check or nature check.
5.
Oh man, Cole's
Do I
doing
get all of my advantages for nature?
great. No, not for this one.
Okay. Then
Well,
I'll go with
actually,
perception. Adabon will hold out a hand for Irina as he kind of, or his arm, as he stows his sword back away. And he'll look to Chad and nod to the Chad to this guy who casts the spell for him to drag him through as well.
yeah. So as you're all kind of making eye contact, figuring out quickly what to do, Norbit smells, Elusa does too, and you all smell grapes, soil. What might be, if you got over a 12, would be a winery scent, which you all know is where the sun sword is. And he, as you start to grab him, "No! My presence will only make things worse. Go! Get the sword!" And his breathing has become extremely shallow.
Cole picks up Norbert, puts him over his shoulder, and runs for the portal.
"Wait, what are you doing now?" And you like run off. That was not Norman's voice, but I tried.
Put me down!
It is now.
That was
That is
definitely
now-
that was Wigby coming out from the past. Okay. Cole
But
runs.
just before I enter the portal, I'm going to stop and throw Norbert through.
First,
Yeah!
right.
Let
So
us
that-
know what's over there!
that detonation of 3D100 damage will all be murdered. No, I'm just kidding. Arlen's face was like, "What?"
How to tell Mario his character's dead?
Yeah.
I think it's funny that Peter pretends that he'd be able to, that Cole would be able to touch Norbit anyway.
I know. I'm like, he would have stabbed you with a psychonic dagger the minute you tried to grab him. But we'll go with it. It's funny. And you guys can hash it out later. Yeah, you toss Norbit in. Ah!
And then I
That
turn
was-
to Elusa
That
and I say,
wasn't cool.
I'll hold out a hand toward Elusa and I'll say, "Are you coming?"
She pulls her bow and arrow out and points it at you, Cole, but then walks past you into the portal.
No touchy.
She really gives me the creeps. And I'll step through.
Okay.
As I'm walking by this guy in the ground, doesn't he have anything on him, weapons wise?
Rob the dead.
He's still
Classic.
alive, technically, but
Let's
roll
loot.
investigation. Yeah, as he's dying.
You won't be needing it anymore. You hear a voice echo through the portal. Take
That's
his
a 4.
boots!
Oh no, sorry, that's not a 4. That's a 3 minus 1. That's a 2.
Yeah, as you start to go up, you are like, I just see burnt, crispy, burnt backpack. You think it's probably not the best idea. Do you head to the portal?
Yeah, I walked. As I was walking to the portal, I was just kind of glancing at him, just seeing if there's anything I can loot off of his almost dead body.
Okay. So Lance, Adabon, and Irene,
Chad.
half your party just walked in. I need Adabon and Lance to roll me a D100.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
So my arm
All
was at
right.
the ready for as soon as Arena either grabbed it or rejected it, and Audubon was gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're not there
Uh,
still?
well, I don't know because I don't know what Irena's did. 93 for me.
Okay.
78.
Okay. She grabs your arm, Audubon.
Yeah. So as soon as she took it, then Audubon would have headed towards this portal. I don't know where that
So
would have
she
put me in that
rejected
line.
Lance.
No, that's okay.
Uh,
That
I
worked
don't
out
know.
because the quote unquote loser of this role was gonna get the last moment. So Audubon and Irina walk through. Lance, you're
Uh-huh.
about to, but you feel this man's bloody hand again grab you. And he pulls you in. And he can like barely talk. He's in so much pain. And he says, hide her. Disguise her. Do not let Strahd get her. There's more forces at play than you know. And then he like takes one big breath and the portal starts to slowly shrink.
Chad pokes his head back up. Are you coming?
Let's just say it's trapped.
Just
No.
kidding. He does not.
um, uh, as that happens, uh, seeing that this is probably his last few moments, is if it's within my power, I'll do what I can. Be at peace. And he will put like a hand to his temple, and he will try and instill in him like just the most calm, serene kind of passing he can give him, and he will turn away and try and quickly go through the portal before it closes.
Yeah. As you do it, you kind of see his shoulders relax. His arm, which was like kind of still up, like relaxes. And you step through the portal. You all do. And instantly,
Hear
there's
him
no rain.
die.
Yeah, no. There's no rain. There's clouds above you still, but nothing to the extent that we were just in. You know, you have traveled quite a ways. And as you kind of all look around you, you see the portal was a giant rock behind you. And there's little rocks scattered around a small pond with water lilies and lily pads. And you are in the midst of a huge vineyard. This man has now saved you 2 days, plus any encounters you would have had more. But you get an unsettling feeling. These vineyards, which would be something that's beautiful and nice to see, are kind of caving in almost on themselves. Like the plants themselves want to eat each other. You see thorns on these bushes that most of you would know are not ones that normally have thorns. And you see storm clouds passing over. You'll get hit with a few beads of rain and then nothing as you kind of move through this. This is really loud. Sorry, I'm gonna turn it down. There you go. And in the
Pretty good.
background, creatures of all kinds that surround this winery like area. I need all of you to drag yourselves on the map, preferably within 10 to 15 feet of where you see Irina and Cole's bird, because that's where the portal would have shot you out on.
Audubon just says to himself, "You think you got away? Ain't nobody escapes fate."
I, uh, I wasn't trying to get away. I wanted to stay there. I don't know what's gonna happen now with my brother. And I'm sorry to be a burden on you all more.
He pulls himself out of his out loud thought to himself in reaction. Um, sorry, I'm distracted now. What am I doing? Pulling
You're
myself
okay.
out on the map.
Yeah, just so you're all on there for me. I took this map and it was really bright and sunny, and I tried to make it dark and spooky looking. So if it's like kind of hard to see, let me know. I can try to fix it.
It's
But
good.
cool.
Good,
Um, yeah. And you all look around at kind of this. Once you could tell was a beautiful place, is now kind of twisted in on itself. Very haunting. But there are ripe, plump grapes all over the ground, floor, and you can just smell like flowers and sickly sweet, rotting fruit. And you know that what from what you were told, the Sun Sword would be at the winery.
I think Lance's first priority would be Arena. So he would, after taking in his surroundings and seeing what he sees and smells what he sees, and smells what he smells, English, he he walks up to her, and if you remember, you may not remember, but he gave her the cloak of Elvenkind to keep her
Mhm.
hidden. So he kind of grabs and makes sure he kind of does up the hood for her, like make sure it's like on, and he goes, "Don't worry," because it's gonna be okay. And if you don't mind, sorry for this, in case it startles you. And he turns into her.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome.
And then she stabs him.
She gets what you're doing, and she takes the wrap that held part of her braids up. They kind of fall gently down. She tucks them into the hood and then fits the wrap almost like a scarf around her face. So all you can all see is just kind of her beautiful honey brown eyes like staring out.
I will keep you safe. He whispers to her in his own voice, so it doesn't like kind of throw her off that it's her voice saying it.
Yeah.
And then he switches to her voice. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, Audubon's arm now free pulls out the bottle of blood white wine. I guess there's no reason to save this any longer. And he'll pop it open, take a swig, and hold it up to pass.
Where did you get that from again?
The tavern in Barovia. I picked up a blood red and a blood white. I figured we didn't need more blood red at the moment, so
Yeah.
white it is.
Cool. Yeah, you take a sip, Alban, and the tangy citrus and fruity flavors almost match the smell outside around you. I need a Constitution saving check.
How strong is this alcohol?
As I drink my white wine in real life.
Yeah.
Oh no! And
He was
that
trying to be
one,
suave and everything.
That's a 4.
yeah, it's also a nat one. I didn't want this to happen so soon. Okay,
Shouldn't have trusted the blood wine.
that's all right. As you all see, remember, don't meta, even though I told you to roll something. As you all see Adabon drink the wine, immediately you hear creaking outside of just like on the outsides of these like rows of grapes, and they all kind of like are skittering.
I likely don't hear it, so I'm still holding the wine out for whoever's gonna take a swig.
Chad's gonna grab it and also take a swig.
I thought he was gonna meta for a second and be like throw it on the ground. He's like, no, I also drink it.
No, yeah. If nothing physically happened to Adabon, he's like, oh, okay, well, it's fine. He takes a swig.
Chad, as you drink it, it almost tastes like water. Whereas with Adabon, it tasted like wine.
He passes it back to Adabon and is like, is that some kind of joke? Is that just water?
Is this a dud?
Drinking
I don't know.
contest.
And he also passes it to Lance. He's like, do you want to try it?
It
Kind of tastes like water. If it's,
was a
I thought,
local vintage. I find it not dry enough for my taste, but it'll serve.
Chad passes it to whoever wants to take it next. If anyone else takes it.
Irina says, no, thank you.
Yeah, Lance kind of like gives because he said it's curious, like he's trying to keep an eye out and listen out for danger, and then you put the wine in front of him, like against his own, his curiosity is the best when he sniffs it. You said it tastes like water. Does it smell like wine, or does
It smells heavily like wine.
His
You
scientific
can-
mind gets the best of him. He kind of takes a little bit, like takes a little bit, and like on his finger, like the rim of the bottle, like taste it. Does it taste like
Yeah,
wine?
you
Does it,
could
like,
do. either insight or I'd even let you get away with like a nature check.
Medicine.
Okay.
I mean,
False medicine.
yeah, sure. We don't promote that on this stream.
Okay, insight was
No, like originally.
I know.
14. Wasn't extraordinary.
Um,
It was average.
yeah, to you this seems like wine. That's pretty much all I'd give you with 14. The DC you may have is 16, so
Oh.
you were close.
Wow, wow. That's alright.
Yeah.
Close, but no dice.
Can I roll an insight to see if Adabon's acting strangely?
Sure.
Go ahead, Rosa. I'll roll while you're.
No, after the kind of shrugs and just seems like wine to me. He'll keep an ear out on what's happening around him. Well, Cole does this thing.
I need Chad and Lance, because you technically ingested the wine, to also give me Constitution saving throws.
On save.
Do I get advantage because I took a sip?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sneers a no, nothing happened to Adabon, so when it comes back to him, he'll take another swig.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
A 10?
10.
99% sure Lusa won't turn down wine either, just saying.
I'll roll for her.
I mean, after she just.
I don't think Norbert would either, actually.
I don't think Norbert would, yeah. But he'll...
I don't think Alyssa would, just because of
Cool.
being drunk last time. So
It's from
Yeah.
Adabon. Norbert might be worried about the terms.
Would you
Cole
roll,
doesn't drink
Lance?
alcohol.
19 as well.
Nice. Okay.
It's okay. I'll tell him the next one's the tears of his mistress.
That'll get him.
I rolled an 18 insight.
Cool. Okay. With your insight, they are not acting weird in the slightest. They seem like they just had a sip. The only thing that seems weird to you is that two people are drinking the same thing and saying they're totally different. Besides that, you don't really see anything. Actually, 18's pretty high. You'll notice that the color of the white of the wine almost looks like the color of the bones that you see on Chad when he rages.
He is the devil.
And with that, you hear caw, caw, caw of Cole's raven as it looks around frantically. It starts to fly up. It poops on your shoulder and flies up and starts to circle, and you hear other ravens calling back to it.
I've been meaning to ask you, can my raven have flaming poop?
No. That had to have been before you created the character and said
Drop
it to
a
me
hot
kind of
load.
thing.
He needs
Yeah.
to multi-class into a
No.
wildfire druid for that.
Cole just wants to die so bad so he can make a cleric.
Yeah, I guess, can my crow kill me with...
Well,
Yeah.
our cleric left.
What are the chances that that caw seems friendly? Because don't we know that ravens or crows or something are spies of Strahd already?
Roll nature.
Nature.
Sure.
You did get that crow cloud when you were seeing the scarecrow girl started to attack you, so you would have that memory.
He can also speak. Limited.
The crow, you're a raven.
All ravens can, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if I get the advantage for spooky stuff on that one or not. So 8
Yeah, you can.
and less. Well, then it's a 17.
These sound very much like ravens. The things that Strahd was controlling were crows, so they seem different.
All right.
And if I messed that up in the past, that's what it is now. So, okay. Cool. Irina's like, we should probably get out of here. I'm getting a really bad feeling.
Agreed.
She starts to walk forward ahead of you all, kind of really bundled up. You can't even almost tell it's her. And you all hear, and you look, and she looks towards you all, and in her throat, is a small piece of wooden dart. And she goes, Lance? And then just falls over. I need
Sounds
everyone to roll initiative and send it to me. And
Oh
Pete, if you
dear.
wouldn't mind, we're actually going to go to our first break right there because I can go get my notes downstairs and go to the
Ooh, that's fine.
bathroom.
Okay.
But just make sure you send me your guys' initiative rolls privately so no one knows who's going
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
where.
yeah.
Hey everybody,
Let's
we
do
will
it.
be back in a few minutes. Don't go away.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, don't run away.
Yay.
Hello! Welcome back.
Hello!
Hello.
I ate tortilla too fast. So,
Don't choke.
okay, you all see Irina, a wooden half of a dart in her throat. As you focus in, you see kind of like a purple substance on it, and she, Lance, and then falls to the side, unconscious. And you all hear the swishing and cracking of branches. And as you start to look around and really focus in, some of these plants are not like the others. You see small vines that seem to have eyes and razor sharp mouths. You see twigs that have almost been cast with some kind of blight, as they have like faces forming from all of the roots tangled around. And with that, I have to write down your initiative stuff because I should have done that before. But you guys can roleplay as Irina just went to the ground. Sorry about that.
Unfortunately, it's not my initiative, so I'll just take another swing.
Sorry, guys. There's a lot of
I
people
think
here.
Raz and Lance are in shock.
Yeah.
Processing.
Surprise! Okay. 16.
Oh, great. This is probably her fault, too.
As she falls to the ground, that's so mean.
As she falls to the ground, drugged.
She is becoming quite the casualty, though. I will say that. Not my fault.
Liability.
Oh,
Always
jeez.
playing the victim. Irina. Jeez.
Who is?
I said Irina, always playing the victim.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Lance rolled a 12. Oh, I mean,
What a
what?
poser.
What? Who said that?
Well, wasn't me.
the what now?
I see an orbit, but I don't see
Morbid's dead.
Alusa.
Melusa, and I don't see
Oh, I'll pull them on right now.
what's my
Wow, I'm sorry. I thought I was more prepped than I was.
No, that's
Ba,
fine.
ba, ba, ba.
I just wasn't sure if they were joining us or not. That was all.
They will be in the fight, but you guys will have to be patient because it's me.
They ran away.
It's me
They
playing.
did that
them.
Homer Simpson meme where they blend into the bushes.
Yeah, he goes back into the hedge.
Back into the hedge, yeah.
It's a
Norbit.
prime map for Norbit, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Unless
Alusa.
there's more of those things hidden within it.
Okay, I have Alusa on here.
Yeah, that should be everybody now.
Okay. I bit off more than I can chew. We're gonna do it. Okay. So, boom, Irina's head hits the ground. You all look around at each other. I have one of the sets of bad guys that are colored in purple up first, and then Cole's on deck. So, just then, as you see her body go down right beyond her, about 20 feet out, these two little creatures run out, chittering, and kind of look at Irina, look at you all, look at each other, and then they are both going to try to grab her and pull her back. I am going to make them roll for that. They are able to do it. They are only going to get about 10 feet back, though, as they drag her unconscious body, probably not even knowing who or what she is at this point, back. Cole, you're up with Alusa on deck.
Okay. Cool. Cole will lift up his glaive and charge at them. And
The ones, which ones? Who's them?
those, the purple.
The one's
Oh, okay.
going home.
You let her go. And I
Okay.
will swing my glaive.
At Irina.
Yeah, please no. Please no.
Oh, that's such a good roll. I forgot I was rolling real dice. That
That's
one
okay.
obviously missed. Oh my god. I missed.
It sure did miss.
Both attacks missed. Bonus
Oh,
action. Let me check my bonus actions here.
as you all see Cole hit, they and like duck.
Oh, come on. You're just sticks.
I
I
forgot
am
that.
going to. I'm
Mario
going to
doesn't have.
cast Sanctuary on Irina.
Okay.
Bonus action Sanctuary.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to
And
get Norbit's thing up. I forgot he doesn't use D&D Beyond. Okay, there we go. Okay, your bonus action sanctuary in her, correct?
yes.
Cool. Is that it for you?
Yes, it is.
Elusa's up with the red dots on deck. We got Elusa's character sheet right here. We gotta make sure to have her next time. Make it so that you guys can play her. Elisa's definitely gonna take out a longbow, and as she looks around at all of these, she notices that some of these aren't like the other. These small ones that are dragging her away seem more frail and willowy in their design than these bigger vine-like ones that their vines kind of like crawl out, almost like octopus arms, like dragging them along with these sharper teeth. And she's going to aim at this orange one with her +1 longbow. Oh boy. But sadly, um, a 13. Actually, that hits. Okay, cool. So 13 hits. She's gonna do damage. 6 damage to this guy. All right. So 6 damage done to him, and it is now the red's turn with the pink on deck.
If it
Red.
helps, she
Oh yeah.
probably would have thrown a hunter's mark up on that as
Oh,
well.
that's true. Let's do an additional d6. I appreciate it. It's a lot to gamble and 2 people aren't here, and I throw you into a deep initiative, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Okay, cool. He's not looking good. He's up, but he is not looking good. And yeah, you all watch as this guy just kind of like shovels in on himself, trying to get the arrow out. But with that, these 2 run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You hear sloshing in the rain. This one jumps at Ilusa, and he's going to try to constrict and grab her and squish her. I'm playing with myself. It's fun. 13 does not hit Ilusa. He does not have a bonus action. The red one is going to try. Actually, he's just going to get that far because that's all his movement is. And the pink ones are up with a secret person on deck. Oh, there's no pink on the map yet. Just kidding. No pink. Okay. You all here. You dumb idiots! You're like a bunch of chicken goblin brats! Get over here! And you see the weirdest face pop out from the bushes as it runs up. And I'm going to reveal you a bigger picture of this person on the map. This crow, raven, it's not a crow, it's a raven. This raven-like figure with a humanoid body, dressed to the nines in kind of like armor and shiny pieces, pops his head out at you and then just squawks very loudly and then takes a hand crossbow, shoots at this one running up on Adabon and hits, and you all see it kind of like start to fall down just a bit as damage is done. Now, Chad, you're up with the green guys on deck.
What's he like as he falls again?
It's like the cave from the cave troll from Lord of the Rings.
I like that. That was good.
Thank you.
Good cave
Thank
troll.
you. Good cave troll. I've been practicing since I was 11. Not a big deal. When that movie came out.
Seeing as the one that attack to Lusa just kind of came out of nowhere. I think that's going to be the one that's going to attract Chad's attention the most.
Mhm.
So he's just going to turn and kind of like walk up toward it. And as he walks up, you see him just pull off, reach back, grabs his glaive, which is just basically a big ass hammer. And he comes up and he just goes to slam it down onto that guy.
Okay. Awesome. Not raging first.
No. What is my maul? 16.
Okay. 16 100% hits.
Okay.
How much damage do we do?
That was the worst damage you could possibly get.
Was it like 2?
Yeah. But it's 6 because it's 2 plus oh no. It's 8 because it's 2d6 plus 6.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then...
you all... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh no, and then I get a second attack.
Sweet. You
So
all
then,
hear a thump as Chad hits.
and then he he notices that it's like I'm assuming that it doesn't knock him down, so he's gonna just see that it's still moving, so he's gonna come back up and bring it back down again.
No, there's vine like aloe vera like juice all over your feet, but it's still up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he can tell that it's not up, like it's still moving, so he's gonna squash it again. That's 26.
Yeah, that hits. Is that a crit?
No.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, that is 14 damage.
Woo! It's looking real bad, but it's still up.
And then he looks at it and he spits on it.
Yeah, the moisture actually soaks into its roots and it kind of looks relaxed for a minute.
Weird kinks, but okay.
Yeah. Chad, are you done?
Chat's done.
All right, the green ones all come running forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one is going to attack Norbit. You all see like them run. It's like so disorienting because you're looking at like vineyards, but then like your eyes, it's like one of those optical illusions where like things pop out because they look just like these vines you all seen, and then they're all of a sudden randomly running at you, and it kind of takes these sharp bark-like claws and goes to swipe. An 8 does not hit Norbit though, and then this one can take 5 more feet, and this one can take 5 more feet. Okay. Orange ones are up with Lance on deck. These ones move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right in front of you guys. Lance, you're up with Adabon on deck.
Literally, as she bullet time, Lance sees Irina hit the floor. All these twigs just jump up. This raven humanoid popping out of the bushes. He immediately takes on, but his priority is Irina because he literally hears the old jester, if he was a jester, whispering to him, "Protect her," and he misty steps immediately.
Ooh, nice.
Right in front of Irina. And just a click of his fingers and a twirl of his quill. And with that, there's a fire in his eyes, and that kind of channels through his quill, through his spellbook, as he summons up these magical orbs. At least like 4 of them, 5 of them. And usually these orbs are kind of like silvery missiles, like magic missiles, but the fire in his eyes channels through, and using his awakened quill ability, he's going to turn the force damage into fire because he sees these are twigs. These be twigs. He hopes they burn.
These be twigs.
He goes, yeah. He goes, release her, and he's going to level 3 magic missile, like fire magic missile, and just hit these two. Like just focus these missiles on these 2 twigs.
Amazing. So yeah, tell me. I mean, I know you don't have to roll for that, but tell me what each damage is for each one.
Right.
As you're doing it, I'm gonna tell you per one how much, like, what happens, if that's okay. I don't want you to lose.
Let me just put that on.
Ooh, I like the fire in your eyes matches the fire in your magic.
Burn! Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so we'll just roll for. Let me just double check. There's one for yeah, so it would be for 5. Yeah, I was right. Cool. So I'll just roll some magic missiles.
Okay, which one's that aiming for?
I will. So those two hit this one.
Both of them die instantly.
Okay.
So you boom, boom, and they turn into you hear what? And then they just poof
Okay,
to soot on the ground.
I still got. Yeah. Okay. It's great. Excellent. Like he was didn't know how tough they were. So the rest of the magic missiles, he redirects them to hit the one attacking Norbert. So there's one can hit him
Right
there.
here? Okay.
And the one that's attacking Elusa. So I'll roll some.
I softened those up for you.
That's fine.
Okay, so the one that you just did was this one. It doesn't necessarily go down, but its entire head's on fire. And Norbert's like, "Oh no, don't catch me on fire."
Perfect. Fun.
That also sounded like
That's
Roy from
I loved it.
whatchamacallit?
Roy.
3, 4.
Keely. Yeah.
Okay. If it's not dead, the next one homes in on him. So another 3 damage to the one next to Norbert.
Oh, okay, so we're not going to the one on Elisa anymore. You're okay, taking in the situation.
No, it was it wanted to see if it would kill or not. So if it didn't kill, he'll redirect that one, and then the last one he'll defend.
As a reaction, he was gonna try to put his head in that pond, and as he's going forward, yours just like went in its mouth, and he like exploded in flame, and he's dead.
Okay, and last one towards the one with the loose, like it was cool.
Okay.
So I'll roll one more time.
Did you already roll it? Oh, there it is.
It's a little singe. Yeah, two damage, 2 fire damage to that one.
Yeah, as you like go to do it, it doesn't necessarily kill it, but it does not look like it's gonna move anytime soon. It's not looking good.
Like as the fireball gets closer, it like starts to fade off.
Yeah,
It's so far away.
exactly. All right. Anything
Okay,
else, Lance?
Right. That is Lance.
Okay, awesome. Adabon, you're up with a secret on deck.
Cool.
My
Audubon
camera's gonna be off for
will
2 seconds, but I'm still here, guys. Sorry.
Secret,
Draw
fun.
his blade and storm forwards.
Ooh.
You have chosen your fate, then. And he will.
Run at you.
Okay. Take 4 damage as he activates his Crimson Ray.
Ooh, nice.
And then I will stab him with a crit.
Oh, shit.
Oh no! Okay.
I
I shouldn't have talked back.
No, you shouldn't have sassed him.
No.
Okay.
So that'll be 7 piercing plus 8 is 15 piercing plus.
Regular crit rules in this one, remember.
Is it? Okay.
You gotta roll twice.
That's fine. I'll roll twice. 1 is.
Can you guys see their health?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I love that for me.
So 13 plus 5 plus 4.
How do you want to do it? You smush him?
I just drive the blade in and keep on walking.
It almost looks like some kale being put into a blender as Adabon walks by, quickly slashing. Anything else from you, Adabon?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab this one now. Oh, it was so close to another crit.
I'd been so
21
mad.
this time.
Okay. Yep, you still killed it.
10 piercing plus. Oh, wow. He gets the necrotic too.
And only had
Um,
9 health, so.
and he'll just kind of eyes bleeding. There's this almost silvery glow from the white wine as his blood like adopts that coloration. Um, Cole probably smells lemons and whatever else. Um, he kind of looks at the Kenku or Raven behind him and looks forward to see like the rest of them. We still playing then? And that's his turn.
Fantastic. Okay. Um, Give me like 4 seconds. It's going to be a bad guy and then a mystery on deck, but my third monitor is going out, which is where I have the map. So hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay, I fixed it. I dove so fast under my computer, I like rocked the whole world. Okay. Yeah, so just then you hear, what in tarnation's going on? And you see a young tiefling druid run up and like kind of like pause, dirt coming up at their heels and mud splashing as they look at you all and all these dead vines and goes, you're not supposed to be doing that. Puts out a palm, Adabon and Cole. Dexterity saving throw.
Is this a spell that he's doing on them?
It is poison splash.
That's okay.
I don't
Or
want to
poison
say
spray. Sorry.
8.
The 22 for me.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh, I'm sorry. That was actually. I'm gonna let you do that. I apologize. I misread it. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Does that mean I can re-roll?
Yeah, I'll let you guys reroll. Sorry about that.
Oh, so much better. 22.
16.
Okay. You both pass, so you are only going to take. Oh, it's not even a half damage. You fully pass.
No.
So you all see like
Nice.
spray kind of come out, but the way the rain hit perfectly in front of it, the spray all kind of like dissipated and instantly fell. She goes, shit, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. And with that, we will now have another of a raven you all hear kind of coming from behind you. And then the other bird is like, I'm working on it. And with that, it's Norbit up with the purple guys on deck, if there's any purple guys left.
Reacting to the tiefling, Adabon turns his blade towards it, taps his cane shield on the ground, sparks fly. Seems not.
Oh no, this is exciting. Yeah, she probably looks to be like 17 years old. Okay. Norbit. Here's like my reaction of playing Norbit. I just know he's very specific. Okay, I'm gonna do what he always does, and he's gonna be like, oh no, can't have this. And he's going to
Perfect.
psychic.
So-
Words are hard.
Psychic?
Psychic blade. He's gonna psychic blade this guy. Oh no, this guy attacking Lusa because there's a secret, beautiful friendship there that we all know exists. And
It's canon.
it's true. Okay. 16 hits. He does 8 damage. This creature falls dead. As a bonus action, he is going to. Would he risk a opportunity attack? I think he would. He's gonna risk hiding behind. Or no, you know what? He'll hide right here from the druid. Because the druid's right there.
If you
So
wanted to,
he's-
you could just disengage with the bonus action. That's So
Oh, that's true.
it
Yeah.
depends what he wants to do.
He's gonna disengage and go here. Okay, cool. Purple ones are up. Cole, you're on deck. So you look around, purple ones are dead, but then coming through the bushes, two more right up. And one is going to jump on you. Is that Lance? Yeah, Lance. See if it hits. Does a 12 hit you?
Mm-mm. Not that
Great.
squishy.
It goes to jump and it totally misses you. The other one goes to jump on you also. And then
Can
you just hear this like little screaming, little.
yeah.
A 5 probably doesn't hit you either.
Uh,
I'm rolling great.
just for a slight flex, that's not usually Lance's thing. He'll sidestep it without even looking at it. He'll be looking at the tiefling. Just like sidestep
Oh,
the swing.
amazing.
He doesn't even.
I love it. No, that's such good flavor. Yeah. They both miss and they're like shaking their little sharp fingers. Cole, you're up with a loose on deck.
Okay, Cole is going to look down at Irina and reach down and say, "Hey, quit sleeping! Wake up!" And he'll cast Lesser Restoration on her.
Huh? What? Where are we?
And you're getting into trouble again. Get out of here. Go over by Adabon or something.
Okay, now I have to roll initiative for her. Okay. She goes here. Irene. Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
That was a level 2 spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I able to take a weapon action still? Because I usually have 2 actions. But because it was a spell, I'm not sure how it works.
No, it's usually if you do the
it's,
same weapon over and over, you get to do it twice, unfortunately.
Okay.
But Irina's very grateful you brought her into the fold.
All right. And then bonus action, I will...
Also, because you cast Lesser Restoration, she no longer has Sanctuary. Because Sanctuary is concentration, right?
No.
Oh.
Sanctuary.
I'll be quiet.
Not. And it's only if she attacks.
Got it.
And
Good thing I don't know what I'm doing.
For my bonus
She hasn't
action,
verbally
I'm gonna
attacked anyone yet, so she's fine.
I'm gonna pick her up and put her on her feet and shove her toward Adabon, so that she's out of melee.
Pretty sure both of those are actions. So
Yeah, that's an action, shoving. And picking her up for
You know
action.
what, Adabon?
Sorry, my guy. I would have said it even if he didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay, then
I love your spirit, though.
Adabon.
I'd like, yeah, you can do that
He's
your
like-
next turn. You can
he goes,
set up
"Uh-uh."
spells, for sure.
No.
Adabon turns to
Yeah,
go, that's an
uh-uh.
action. You can't do that.
Adamant's like, those are
That's
not the
so
rules
there
of the
is
game.
Those are not,
Not the terms of how we move around on this
Okay,
map.
then I will say, okay, you're on your own, and I will move over to here.
Does he just say that? He just screams at it? You're on your own?
Yeah, I woke her up.
as Lance is right
she's-
there beside her.
I mean, I'm getting the vibe that Cole's not liking Irina this session, so
No,
that's
no,
okay. It
it's-
totally tracks.
Cole is just cranky.
As all
He
people
hasn't
get
had
when
his-
they haven't had a nap.
he didn't get his pie, so he's very cranky. Right
It's
now.
like, I just
Exactly.
want the
I know,
pie,
it's
dude.
freaking pie. Where's my pie?
It's all because Lana. I don't know. What's Vegas player's old name? Either way, they're not there to wash his diapers.
Yeah, no,
Leandra. Ladna is for
Lana.
critical
I was
role.
like,
That
I'm like,
one,
I'm
yeah.
like Lana Del Rey. What?
Oh, I don't like that. Whoever's making that circle, you knock it off right now. That's Lance. No circle for you. Okay, so
No circle, no circle.
Cole, that's it for you. Alusa's up with red on deck. Alusa's just like, how many are there? This is ridiculous. And she's going to run up and use her hunter's mark on this guy next to Cole. And then also use. Ooh, I really want her to use her whip because it's so neat, but I know the damage isn't that high. But these guys are not that beefy. So yeah, she's gonna use her whip because it's cool. She like says, "I can work with vines too." Takes out her whip and whoosh, like goes to slash it across the throat.
Bonus action moves are Hunter's Mark first.
Oh, yes, that's what I said. Hunter's mark, didn't I? At the
Yeah,
beginning?
she did say that.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was reading stuff.
Yeah, man.
No, it's okay. I no, it's okay. I appreciate the help. I did say she would move her or not move, but do her hunter's mark on him. And then the
Yeah, yeah.
22 whip
All good.
hits 8 plus. I need a D6 for that hunter's mark. Actually, it might be higher than that now that she's higher level, but I don't know. That's a 5. The best part of D&D is math.
Over here, you're bragging about when we were playing.
Why are you calling me out on live?
I'm so good at math.
I'm good at math and Jackbox. It's different. Okay,
When
cool.
there's-
Yeah,
when
I don't
there's-
have
when there's
my
pressure.
I don't have my trusty D&D calculator on me. But okay, so that's Alusa. This guy's hunter's marks, just so you all know. And now we have.
It doesn't have a D20 on it. Your calculator.
Shut up, dude. What if I had a big D20 that had a
Can I
calculator?
just say?
It
Let me
opens
see.
Can I
up.
just say
It's a
you're
D-
elusive on
it's a-
point?
It's a
Thank you,
D20
thank
that
you.
opens up and it's a calculator inside.
Okay, red with pink on deck. Okay, red, this other guy runs up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right here, you see another vine monster kind of creep in. Pink. 5, 10,
Oh, great. Another one.
25, 30. Another one pops in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Two more seem to be on the edge of your vision. This crow is going to be up with Chad on deck. He looks at Norbit and goes, "Can you all stop acting like chicken fritters and get in the vine so we have some coverage?" And he's going to step out kind of in front of Norbit, this person he doesn't even know, look at you all and cast Bless on Lance, Norbit, and Adabon.
Sweet.
Cast with Bless. And then he goes, "Seriously, get in the fucking bushes." Oh, sorry. The freaking bushes. And then we have Chad up with the green dots on deck.
No, the pink I got in my way.
That was canon.
Next.
Okay, Chad's gonna just move over toward. He was gonna go for the tiefling, but then since the pink guy got right there in his way, he's gonna run up to him.
Cool.
And he's gonna smash him with his hammer.
He's not a big guy. He's a little guy. He's like a foot and a half tall.
That's fine. He's still gonna smash him.
Smash him with a hammer.
Oh no, that was in that one.
Okay. You go to smash him.
He
You
smashes
start swinging
his
too.
toe.
You start swinging too early. You clip Cole. Cole, I need a D4. You got too excited.
Uno.
You take 1 damage, Cole.
Oh, sorry there, bud.
He really thinks you're the devil now.
Goes to hit him again. That's 14. Oh no, sorry, 15.
That hits.
Cool.
You're not this guy, right? Making sure I'm doing the right guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 15 damage.
Instantly crush him. There's nothing left. Pulverized. Done.
So the
Done
first one
skis.
the first one he went to go swipe across, and that's why he ended up hitting Cole. So he was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll just bring it down." And he comes down and just slams it right down, and I think it just like
Yeah.
spores.
Poof, like some sticks swirl in the air.
Yeah.
They're like this big, and then it's gone.
Yeah. And that will be it.
The green ones are up with Irina on deck. This raven's out of here now. This one looks at you all and goes, "No, get away." 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 runs up to Norbit. This one must secure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets only here. That one doesn't do anything. This one is going to try to hit our dear friend Norbit. If I kill Norbit, Mario's gonna kill me. Ooh, a 20 hits though. How do I do its damage?
Um,
Oh, there we go. Only 3 damage. Norbert's fine. Okay.
what did it say?
You say Norbert be like, I
Oh.
won't take this from a bird. And then,
Wait, those are birds.
or sorry, a vine, a flower.
I was like,
I eat you for dinner. Where is his health on here? Oh,
okay.
there it is. 1, 2, 3.
what does Lord use?
Use?
Oh, no, Mario. What is he using? Roll 20 for his?
No, he uses yeah, he uses Roll20. I just haven't used Roll20 in a really long time. I use D&D Beyond. But that's okay. All right, Irina's up with the orange guys on deck. Irina looks around and goes, I don't know what I'm doing. And she's going to try to use a dagger against this one. She fails. And she goes, I don't know what I'm doing. And that is going to be the orange ones with Lance on deck. Is there any orange ones left on the map that are not dead? There's not. Lance, guess what? You're up,
Between
bud.
Cole and Alusa, right?
Yeah, between Cole and Lucid as well.
Pete, just double check, is Sanctuary make an attack or hit with an attack?
Oh, sorry. Pete's
Make.
health's up, so I couldn't see that guy. Thank you for helping. Take a point of inspiration. Okay. So he is
Already
going to
got
go.
one. Somebody was short one though. Who was that? Lance?
Okay, Lance will take it. Sorry, Cole, not yet. Apologies. Or wait, unless
It's fine. I was just putting that up for Irina.
She didn't hit, though. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's when you attack.
Yeah, so she loses Sanctuary.
Okay, that's okay. No one communicate with her verbally, so it's fine. Okay, he's going to try to grab Cole and constrict him. Oh, a natural 20 for 24.
Get your hands off me! Or
So you
twins.
see,
Nobody's cheering in the
Double
background.
yeah. So you see this like guy come up and like vines just start wrapping up and going up Cole's wide but short stature, and Cole, you are grappled and you take 18 damage.
Holy shit! Sorry.
It's okay. As I already said, it's a really hard one.
Get it off me! Get it off me!
The vines are a lot different than the twigs. Get it off me! Get it off me! Okay, so the next time you go, Cole, to try to escape, you have to do a DC 12.
Okay.
Or else you're restrained. Okay. So, up next is Lance with Adamant on deck.
Lance will take a look at this tiefling. He kind of saw what the raven did, so immediately his attention's on the tiefling. He goes, "If this is a misunderstanding, and these belong to you, you have 6 seconds to call them off, or I will do it for you."
Whew.
And he will conjure up this. He'll compress what seems to be like a mote of fire in his hand, and he's gonna like compress it there. And basically, he's gonna hold a fireball, and if he doesn't call them off, he'll blow them all up.
Oh, okay. She goes, typical selfish to think that anyone could control things like this. You're just like the rest of them. And that's just going to be her quick response for fun.
Okay.
Is that it for you, Lance? Is your
guess he
prepping
will
a
blow them up.
fireball? Oh, okay.
I was going to prep, but he's not going to do it. So he's going to blow them up.
All right. So what you doing?
Lance is not his usual, kind of diplomatic self. They hurt her. They try to kidnap her. Nah, it's not gonna happen. So with that, he goes, so be it. He's going to tap into his innate power, and he's going to quicken spell. So his fireball will turn into a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
Maybe just measure my circle again. Right.
Did you say
So with his
Arena,
action, yeah. So with his action, he will again bit of a flex. He's going to disengage and take a step back from these twigs.
Okay.
And then he's going to, let me see, make sure I did this correctly. Not arena. Yeah. Should hit the tiefling. Try not to get arena in the blast. That'll be bad business.
I think if you go more to the right, yeah, you should be okay. There it is.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And he will detonate a fireball on the tiefling and the twigs.
Okay. Is that just straight damage, or do I have to roll a save, or how does it go?
I wish you do get a save. It is
Okay.
advantage. You do
Cool.
get a save.
I'm gonna roll one for each color, and then the tiefling separate, if that's okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do d20s, and then I'll tell you their bonuses.
Roll with actual dice. Woo.
Okay, so purple got a, what's the save?
16.
No, sorry, the stat.
Dex
The,
saves,
oh,
right?
dex.
Okay.
Dex save. 16.
The purple
yeah.
ones rolled a 6. The tiefling
goodbye.
rolled a 21, but it's a natural 20. And the pink one
Okay.
rolled a 14. So you got all, I think
Silvery
you got,
barbs on the nat 20.
oh, okay.
I mean, I was going to do it, but thank you, Cole.
Clutch.
Coming in clutch. Okay, in that case, she gets a 13.
Yeah, cool.
Who are you giving your advantage to, Cole?
Myself, the way I'm rolling.
That's fair. Same.
Oh yeah, you might need that for to escape.
Same.
All right, so
Oh god, there's a lot of dice he's getting.
dice.
This is scary for me.
Oh no, it's reverse, like the reverse. You know, when the DM does it and you get scared. I'm doing it to
Yeah.
DM.
I should have made these guys harder.
Alright.
I just thought, oh, there's a lot of them. It'll be great. No. Justine, always make your, when you listen to this, you make your monsters harder.
You tell us
That's
yourself
right.
every time.
I really do.
All right. So 6, that's 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 27. 28,
Justine, did you
no.
turn off
31
the video
points
on
of fire
purpose?
damage.
I did. What was that?
Okay.
31.
For
I didn't
each?
discount that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is
Lovely. Okay. You all watch
That's
as
how fire
fire
works.
erupts. Hellfire. And literally, just one by one, these stick figures don't even have time to burn. They're just a pile of ash. The tiefling, however, math. Please hold. Okay. The tiefling is still up, but
Is it resistant to fire? Does it seem resistant, or is it just the half damage from being so quick?
well, she didn't get half damage because you guys silver barbed me. But she is.
Oh no.
A
Getting-
tiefling might have
Did she
it
seem to take it
already.
okay?
She's taking half damage because she's fire resistant.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha.
It's just not editing here. But yeah, she seems to kind of like stiffen as her clothes catch on fire and like some of the potions and things explode around her, and she like all offended and frustrated, and yeah, and she kind of looks up at you, and her eyes, which were like this bright lagoon like green, are now red as she stares at you, Lance.
Stares right back. I warned you. That's his turn.
All right, fantastic.
Shows those terms, but
Yeah. Adabon's up with this druid on deck.
Audubon turns to the raven. terms must be agreed to up front. And then his eyes turn to the tiefling as he um, sends the same thought that way. The blood pouring from his eyes begins to froth as he stalks forward, giving her the blood curse of the Bart. He grabs her kind of by the shoulder, edge of the neck, lifts his blade up, and just pushes it into where the wooden dart was on Irina's neck because he gets advantage for his blood curse.
Wow.
Justine and I had the same reaction. Our eyes popped out of our
We're like,
heads.
this is intense as heck. Um,
It's a 19, but I'm going to attempt to reroll, see if I can go some crit fishing.
Going crit
Crit
fishing.
fishing.
No dice, so it's a 19.
19 hits.
Damage it is, I guess. So 12 piercing plus.
I have a calculator on my computer.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh no.
Well, that was horrible damage. So 17 total. 12 piercing and 5 thunder.
She almost starts to fall to a knee. She's so hurt. She looks up into you and you've sliced through one of her main arteries, blood pouring down. And she goes, "You won't get away with this."
Excellent. He'll rip the blade out with his second attack. In case that doesn't hit, I'll use Uni's reroll for that one, which will give me.
Crit.
It's not a crit because it's not advantage.
Neither hit.
Oh no.
Um,
She coughs the blood up and the blade goes right past her.
yeah, that's it. That's all I got on that one. Bonus action. Yep, that's all I got on that one. My turn still.
Okay. No worries. It's her turn. Also, when you had said that to the Raven, I didn't want to interrupt your moment, but he just goes, "Chum Chum, get out here!" And then we have her turn. You see as she is coughing heavily and kind of grabs at the ground at one of the roots, and it almost forms in her hand into this pointed spear like staff. Can you guys hear my dice rolling? It sounded really cool. And she goes, lifts it up, and hits you. Plus 5. Does an 18 hit you, Adabon?
18 just hits. Let me see if I have a reaction for that. I do not. 18 hits.
Okay. Let me do my math here and roll some dice. Okay, so it's 8 bludgeoning plus 6 poison damage. If you take poison damage.
He
you weird
does currently. So yeah, I'll just kind of smile back. The frothing, whitish, glowing blood pouring down his face. It's almost like a deep red skull as the blood highlights between his scales, and he just, well, the skull is just grinning back at them.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, fantastic. So you all just heard this weird raven that you don't know is if he's is he your ally, is he your friend? But as he called to someone named Chum Chum, another raven almost glide flows next to him. And I just revealed him if you zoom out on the bottom. This one seems to have an older like appearance, a very long beak, red sash around the waist, and just all looks at you all and caw, caw, and casts Bless on Adabon, Chad, and Cole. Bless
I
isn't
think
touched,
Adam
right?
already has
Oh,
bless.
I already had bless.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Would that have?
The other one did it.
You technically wouldn't know that though, so sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I'm more concerned if a 14 still probably wouldn't have hit. Never mind.
Do you want me to tell you just for fun? Because I'm not gonna let you change it. A 14 would have hit. I'm so
It
sorry.
would have.
That's okay though.
Whoops.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. So that's Chum Chum. Norbit's up with purple on deck. Norbit is going to slash at the dude next to him. Can I shift double click to get his thing? Oh, heck yeah, that's so much easier. Character sheet. He's going to dagger it up. Oh, whoops, a 16 hits. And Norbit perfectly just slashes at this guy. And then he is going to run in here and hide. I'm going to open up the map more because Norbit is now running through it. Okay. Purple guys are up with Cole on deck. I don't see any purple guys alive. Cole, you're up with Alusa on deck.
Oh. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm gonna use my glaive on this fella right there. And I have a +7 to hit. What's 18 plus 7?
You're doing it on
25.
the orange guy?
The guy right above me. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely hits.
Okay. Ah! I finally hit one!
But you have to, you're
Oh, I'm.
grappled.
That's
so do you
true.
have to do something
So I
first to get
guess
out of
my
the grapple?
18 is a.
Yeah, restrained.
He doesn't have to break free. He can just kill it. I don't know if restrain gives him disadvantage or
Well, it's
not.
not.
Though.
It says grappled,
does.
not restrained. Is there a
Yeah,
difference?
This is a
no.
grapple
So he can
restraint.
attack. He
When he's
doesn't have to break
grappled.
free. He can just
Please.
attack. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
You just can't move. if
Your
he's
speed is
grappled.
0, yeah.
It's when you're restrained,
Oh,
right? That's
hold me like you love me.
9 piercing. Is that what you did?
No, I did 13.
Oh, I just saw a 9.
Piercing.
Oh, I'm looking at mine. Sorry. You kill it perfectly. I had 13 health left.
Ha! I'm free! And then I charge over to here, and I'll attack that fella right there.
Okay.
12 plus 7 is 19.
Hits.
I hit another one! 9 points of pierce of. Actually, I think it's slashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then I will bonus action. Misty Step.
Awesome. Where you Misty Step
Using
into?
my feature, I will Misty Step to there
Okay.
to give Adabon advantage.
Nice. And that's it for Cole?
Yes, it is. Thank you very much. And I will
Luce's-
trigger my Misty
sorry.
Step.
Luce is up with red on deck. You see her kind of, she's totally getting the groove. She turns towards this one and uses her whip. Oh, jeez. 16 knuckle hits. Good thing she's got a +7 on that. 6 takes it out. You all see, just as Chu and Chad did it, this thing shatters into a branch. And then she points at this red one and says, "You're next." And she's going to cast Hunter's Mark on this one for her next turn. Ignore the 11. That's how I know it is Hunter's Mark. Red's up with pink on deck. I don't see any other red. Oh, yeah, this guy. The one I just cast it on. He And he's gonna walk towards you, Chad.
Sorry about that, Chad.
And he is going to. Do I want to make this difficult terrain for you guys? Nah, he's gonna constrict you. Again, trying to wrap around you. Does a 15 hit? Chad.
No.
Okay, great. He's not able to wrap his vines around you, which is fine. There's no more pinks alive, so this guy's up. And he's going to squawk and fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet next to Adamon. Adamon, this raven-like fellow lands next to you, kind of jingling. And he goes, there's more like her. We need to go. And he can tell, it's not that he's a coward, he's just very much like a support system. He knows he's already cast Bless on you, and he kind of like then looks at her, he kind of tucks in his feathers and takes a step backwards. And Chad, you're up with anything green on deck, which I think's dead, so be Irina.
Opportunity attack for the druid on the crow, the raven.
That was just my bad. I just moved him. He would have stood kind of behind Adamon.
Darn it. I wanted to use his reaction.
Sorry.
Awesome. I'm just gonna smash this dude in front of me. Smash.
Okay. Smash.
Where do my actions go? Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on.
I forgot to use my advantage.
That's 26.
26 hits.
Oh, max damage. So that's 19 damage.
It's dead.
Okay.
It died.
So with the second attack, am I still able to attack a different target?
Yep.
Cool. Then I'm gonna use
It's
my
actually the
movement.
same type of attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my movement. I'm gonna come over here to the tiefling, and I'm gonna smash the tiefling.
I'm Spanish.
$15.
15 hits.
That's 16 damage.
Yeah, you smash it down. Her head caves in, and you hear a splat. And you all hear, Philia! No! Cole, Adabon, and Chad, as you whip your heads from where it came from, you do see another tiefling that was kind of stalking up, start running away as fast as she can. You can either A, choose to pursue, or B, we can end initiative.
I think Chad's gonna. Wait, how far away is
How
it?
She's down here.
Darkness, don't take pity, and neither do I. Adabon will use his ethereal grasp to reach and grab this one by the throat as well, if it's within 120 feet.
Oh, God. Does it pull it towards you?
It does not, no.
But she's, it's like Darth Vadering, like just in the air kind of a thing. Okay.
Yep.
There's a force choke, basically.
Chad's gonna run down there.
Okay.
If it gets to my turn, it'll be a
use
19 to hit.
Chad, I think you're out of movement, or you have like 10
moved.
left.
I moved 5 feet.
You were here.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you were here.
Here, I was above 10 feet.
Okay, cool. So move you.
I'm
How
like-
close do you want to get?
I want to get 20 feet closer. Right here.
Oh, you're gonna die now! The devil's after you!
Amazing. Okay. Is there any green guys? No. Irina's like, wait. Oh, God! And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She runs next to Chad. Any orange guys left? No, you guys did a great job here. Wasn't even that bad. Lance, you're up with Adamon on deck.
So, uh, Lance. Well, oh, maybe Lance can't. We'll see. Lance will. Let me change that. So I don't think Lance saw the tiefling because he was around here. Not sure if he could have seen it through the. I don't think he could have seen
You
it through the
probably
hedges.
heard someone scream
Um,
Celia in the same type of
heard.
accent. Yeah, but you didn't see it. And then you
Okay.
saw Irina start running after Chad.
Okay. His priority right now is Irina, so he will run behind her to make sure she's all right. And I guess no, he still probably can't. He's got a little bit more movement. I think he would take a little step forward because he knows someone is there. He just doesn't. He hasn't seen them. So yeah, okay.
Still probably
He
can't see at
sees
that angle.
them.
You might see like the edge of a cloak or
No,
something.
right. That's okay.
Unless you
With
want
that,
to
I
use your dash
think his
action.
again his priority. He, again, his priority is he looks. He kind of identifies that there's someone there. He looks towards Alabon and the Chad and like nods, and he will step in front of Irina as like to protect her, and that's his turn. He's not can't do anything anyway.
Okay.
He'll let them do it. Yeah.
Adbon, you're up
Uh,
with.
Adabon's Ethereal Grasp would be a 19 to hit or 18 with disadvantage if he cannot see them.
So he can't see them, so it'd be 18, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
7 necrotic.
You don't necessarily hear it, but you all hear "Ugh, ugh," from afar.
He will surge forward,
Ooh, you would have seen her then.
frothing eye of blood, kind of wink at this tiefling as it chokes and his ethereal hand disappears. Do I have another bonus action? I may, actually. 90 feet. Yeah, I'm going to cast Hex on this tiefling.
Ooh, okay,
And
nice.
that's my turn.
Cool. All right. This creature grabs Irina's hand and goes, "Listen, we really have to not follow them. There's more where she came from. You all need to stay." And then he kind of hops over here and hides. And then the Norbit is up with Cole on deck. Norbit's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's using dash action. 40, 45, 50. And he's going to stand here for a sneak surprise attack, and he's going to hide. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, actually, so if I bonus action hide and then attack immediately, does that count as getting the sneak attack bonus?
It
Sick.
Yeah.
should,
Okay.
yes.
He's going to attack because he just did movement. He's going to psychic blade this. Good thing that was with
It's
a.
advantage, luckily.
Yeah, luckily it's with advantage. It's 18 hits.
You know, last thing you do is give Norbert another nat one
Sneak attack.
weird thing.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. So he does 22 damage to her brain. You all just hear, no! And I feel like I kind of played him well at that point. She is not looking good. And as she yells no, another one runs out. What? What is going on? And then we have.
As part of my
Gave
Hex,
you
I'm
the
going to
chance.
give it disadvantage on dex saves, just so you're aware.
Okay, cool. That was Norbit. Cole, you're up with Loose on deck.
Okay. Cole is gonna say, "Oh, she's not going anywhere." 5, 10. Come on, quit lagging. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will cast Command. A one-word command. And I will point at her and say, "Return!" So now she has to spend a turn coming back toward us.
She can return home.
Yeah.
I was on mute. I don't get like a saving turn for that.
You do get a save.
You
for
do.
it, yes.
14 wisdom.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. She doesn't have the worst wisdom. Haha. Does a 10 hit?
Just kidding.
Then pass.
Does a 10 pass?
No, it doesn't.
Cool.
So,
She slowly clicks her head and turns toward you like slack-jawed. Okay, Elusa's up with Druid 2 on deck. Okay. Elusa is very far. Oh boy. I think she's gonna go the Norbit route though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. Elusa ends up there. And then this other one's up. And she sees Norbit. Or actually, no, he was hiding, right? So she's gonna grab her friend. Okay.
The attack would
He would
have
have come out of
revealed
fighting,
him.
attacking.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna hit him.
Sorry, Norbert.
No, it's okay. Thanks for helping me. This is a lot.
get out!
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Cool. So she's going to use this. 10 doesn't hit Norbit. But she does have multi-attack. 18 definitely hits Norbit. Norbit's hit with 6 radiant damage. You all see light shine out to this deep gnome's skin. All right. And then that is her turn. This one's up. So how much do I have to move towards you, Pete?
A full.
30?
Yep.
As much as they can.
Can she still attack or no?
No, it's her turn to do as he says.
Okay, she walks towards you and goes, "Yes, Cole."
I still got it.
She knows your name.
Yeah. This guy is going to fly over here. I'm going to roll a strength roll for him.
I'm a legend.
He does not pass it. He tries to pick up Elusa, realizes he can't carry the weight, and then keeps going to there.
Oh! You just called Elusa fat.
Sure didn't. Said this guy was weak. There's a difference. Chad, you're up with Irina on deck.
Cool. Perfect. Thanks, Cole. Chad's gonna move right up into melee range.
Thanks, Cole. I
That's
just imagine
something
him
that we don't
running
hear a lot.
by and then
Thanks,
going,
Cole.
"Thanks, Cole."
Thanks, Cole.
Chad, that
That's
would change,
something I don't hear often.
really quick, I am going to change your view because you would see more now that you're closer.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing the maul.
Swing it.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Ah!
Okay, so how does it work? I roll my damage twice.
Yes, you just roll it twice. It's not like you get max and then roll.
7. It's 13 for the first roll. Oh, that was kind of shitty. 16. 22 damage.
Yeah, you destroy her.
Oh,
And you just hit You just hear this one go, "No, Penelope!" And you're getting a theme of them screaming at each other when they die.
Cole elbows Adabon and
They
says,
were
"That's teamwork."
obviously.
I think as that hammer slams down, just blood splatters, and I hear her
Friends
screaming.
slash sisters.
And then
We just
like
killed
I
a family,
and
maybe.
then I kind of look over. Chad looks over and then just points at her, like as in
Oh.
you're
Whoa.
next. As he
Oh.
throws the hammer back on her shoulder.
Does he
big
grow
maul on her
horns?
shoulder. No, he
She's like,
doesn't.
she's like shuddering, like with rage as she looks at you. And all right, Chaz, is that it for you?
Yes, because I can't move anymore.
It's okay. Irina is up with Lance on deck. She goes, Lance, I'm gonna go with them. I won't be far. And she's gonna kind of follow this creature that was trying to talk to her. And possibly get more information on her turn, but that'll be revealed later. Lance, you're up with Adamon on deck.
So
Okay,
what brings you here?
Yeah.
What brings you here?
What's your favorite color?
Insight check.
What's your
I mean,
what's your
it's
sign?
obvious that the Ravens are helping us, right? They want to help us.
I mean, they
But-
definitely seem anti these guys, and they've been trying to buff you, so that's all you kind of know.
So
It's
what?
been
what
years
is-
since I got buffed.
what kind of body? What kind of body language do they have when Irina chooses to go with them? Do they?
He
how
kind of
do
gives
they
like a
respond?
finally and starts like taking his wings and like shoving her in the area.
Okay.
Lance's
Uh,
passive insight definitely lets him know that they're gonna fly away with her. That's my opinion. I don't know if it's real.
They do not seem aggressive towards you guys.
Fly away
Right.
with
Yeah.
Lance is gonna to everyone around him because he sees the bloodlust and his own bloodlust is kind of wearing off a little bit. He's gonna be careful, everyone. I'll stay with Irina. And he is going to come up here. Does he see this twig over here actually? Or is this twig non-existent?
No, he can see it. And that's not a twig, it's one of the vine cave trolls.
Vine cave shots.
Yeah.
I like it. Great. And I think for his turn, he's just going to turn to the ravens and goes, "Can I ask what in the nine hells is happening here?"
So there's like a vine
What do you mean
thing
more of them?
There's like a thing of vineyard right there. I just imagine you poke your head through. It's like, what in the nine hells?
Yeah. Step through that.
There's more Mom can't
Yeah,
explain.
and he's just gonna
Let's
stay with
go.
Irina.
Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna take Irina's hand, so if they take her somewhere, he's going with her. That's
Okay.
what's gonna happen. And he looks like Irina too, don't forget.
Yeah,
He
they're
looks
like
Irina's
twins.
clone.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
the same person.
Whoa.
Twice.
Twins. Crazy. Adabon's up with this raven on deck.
Audubon looks to Cole and kind of calls to the voice behind him. Barovia, don't let go, and neither do I.
Ooh, nice.
He'll surge forward, shift his hex to the other tiefling, and ethereal grasp it by the throat. Hopefully it likes being choked.
What do I have to roll for that?
17 to hit.
Hits.
Is a 11 plus hex.
I think to roll to see if you enjoy being choked is Constitution if you pass.
17 total damage for that one.
Alright.
That's it. That's all I got.
She looks hurt. Okay. This bird right here with Irina and Lance is up with Norbit on deck.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking to.
What? Which one?
I think it was the one that said to run away, and I was like, no, Barovia, don't.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. This bird goes, I'm thinking, 6 seconds in game. So he goes, look, my name's Chum Chum, and we're all lizard guts if we don't get out of here. But look,
the vines, the vineyards, they have tons of these things. We were doing a scout mission. We really don't have time. But are you guys pro Strahd or anti?
Can
Lance is like,
Okay, great. Yeah, come with me.
And then that's gonna be all his turn. Norbit's up with Cole on deck. Norbit is going to take his dagger and try to hit this creature. Because he is pissed.
I imagine it would have been awkward if Lance did a thumbs up. Where would
Yeah, you'd have a whole different
I
fight
can't
under his-
believe he said lizard guts with Adabon right there.
Yeah. I mean, he is a
I know,
raven.
insensitive.
So a 12 doesn't hit.
I'm gonna assume I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it's kind of whispering.
Norbit can use bonus action attack, right?
Yeah. 24 does hit. Six piercing. He does not have sneak at this time, though. Okay, Norbit is done. Cole, you're up. Felissa on deck.
I'm sorry, did you say I'm up?
Yeah,
I was reading chat.
that's okay. No worries.
Well, Cole's only
Hi,
got
Bug. Hi,
one
Brandon.
spell slot left, so he's not using anything other than cantrips because he needs to keep a heal in his pocket. So he is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over to there and attack with his glaive again.
Yeah, raise it up.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Cocked. Oh, 14 max damage.
Nice, good job. It doesn't kill it, but it looks very injured as it. I'm gonna do that all night.
Then I will swing back the other way and roll an 18 to hit.
18 also hits.
7 points of damage.
Still up, but its aloe vera goo is everywhere.
Okay, and then that's it.
Okay. Sweet. Alusa's up with the tiefling on deck. Alusa starts to walk forward and then hears a noise as two more of these creatures bumble through. I promise it's the last ones. The vineyard. And, she is going to instantly whip at this one. Damn it, Bill.
Watch me with.
Watch me, Nene.
Should get Nene afterwards.
Not with a 10. She misses. She does get 2 attacks, though.
I mean, she whips around, but it's just more for show.
Ooh, and that one's a 9. Yeah, she's very flustered that these things snuck up on her because it's not a normal thing for Alusa. She misses both times, and now Tiefling's up with both of those guys on deck. She is going to look at Norbit and cast this Vine Staff again. Oh, yeah, natural 20 hits Norbit. It's my first natural 20. Thank you. It's been a minute tonight.
I'm not silvery barbing it.
That's okay.
Norbit has, I believe, uncanny dodge, so he can half the damage.
Oh, that's good. That's good, because it was
You're welcome, Mario.
19 damage. So 19 minus, or divided by 2. Cool. Okay. Norbit, he doesn't look like he's gonna fall over, but he's not looking the best. I swear I'm not trying to just target Norbit, guys. I just do what I think you do, you know?
Well, he's right there.
Normally
He's right there,
hides
you
in
have
the
to,
shadows,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Take that, Mario. Show up next time.
She's going to bonus
Yeah,
action.
Mario.
You know what damage you're gonna show up
Teach
for?
you.
Yeah. If he comes back and his character's dead, I don't think he'd be that mad. Okay, and then these guys are up. So this one is going to attack Alusa. Ba 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 claws. A natural one definitely doesn't hit. He scratches himself and takes 1 damage. All right, and then this one is going to hit this. Actually, you know what? He's going to go back in here because they have the ability to kind of blend in with their surroundings. Run up and also try to hit Norbit. I mean to Norbit.
Yeah, show up D&D.
Dude, he's always here. Be nice.
I know.
A 9 definitely doesn't hit, so he is fine.
No, he's the one that's consistently playing too.
Yeah, Big Gulp is up with Chad on deck. Big Gulp is gonna run up and try to hit this guy.
Oh, I was like, Big Gulp? Like, what?
His name's Big Gulp.
Oh,
I
is it?
didn't have time.
Wow.
I thought that
On a
was the
side
the
note-
goblin.
This
I thought you
is
were talking about the
Wow,
goblin, the goblin vine monster, and I was like, or the golem.
no, that's the actual
Ew.
bird's name.
We interrupted him. He was at 7 Up when we got here.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone remember if you have bless or not still.
yeah. I remember.
Chad, you're gonna be up, but we are gonna take our final break since we only have an hour left. So with that, stay tuned. Will they survive the druid? I highly think they will, but you know, who knows? Maybe I'll get a fun random TPK.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, maybe Norbit will
Dun, dun,
die.
dun.
Poor Roz is trying to use yogurt, and we're just like making him die laughing.
We're back.
Yay! Welcome back.
Hello!
Hello.
Will Norbit's character die when he's not here? Let's find out. Chad, you're up with Irina on deck.
Alright,
Go Panthers.
Chad's
What?
gonna run up to...
Ouch, Peter.
Okay, with
What?
that, 3 Panthers instantly appeared. No, I'm just kidding.
I only said it's
It's
above
around
the
call.
Canadians.
No sports ball in D&D. I'm just kidding. Hi,
Oh
Pug.
wait, did they knock out Toronto?
Oh, all right, let's all do it
It's
now.
okay. The Canadians know America's corrupt. It's fine.
I swear I'm nice. So is Ireland. Oh, okay.
That's
Chad, what do you
absolutely
do?
fair. I apologize.
No, it's funny. It's so funny. And you know what's funny? I would talk crap on Australians, but Roz is the nice Australian. Mario's not here, so.
Really. Pug is super nice too, so that leaves us with just.
Is it
Brandon
Pug in
to pick
Canada?
Aussies
Yeah.
have Aussie football, so
Wow.
it doesn't matter what else they do. They're amazing.
Toronto's really dropping the ball.
They do have cricket.
Sorry, I just checked the score.
It's okay. Hi, side note. So I do trivia. If you live in Portland, hit me up. But I do trivia on the side, and we did a Lord of the Rings trivia, and Arlen's team literally came in 3rd place while he watched the hockey game on his table the entire time. This guy is Mr. Sportsman.
This is for hockey
Lind, I don't think I have ever loved you more.
fans. Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
Aw.
They got 3rd place in Lord of the Rings trivia, and there were some serious nerds there. They argued with me a lot.
Our team name was Feelin' Real Handy.
Feeling real handy. My favorite was Pippin's OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Anyway,
Or-
sorry,
or-
Chad, you're
yeah.
up.
Sorry. Sidebars. Aside. Chad's gonna run up to the tiefling. Because that's 35 feet away. And he's gonna smash him with his hammer. Surprise, surprise.
Smash it with a hammer.
Surprise, surprise. He's gonna hit it with his hammer.
Please
What
don't
am I?
hit. I really
What
want to
am
kill Norbit. Please don't hit.
What am I, Valen casting Eldritch Blast every turn?
Miss.
I did too. Oh, oops.
24.
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry.
That's
yes,
not a
that hits.
miss. Can I silvery barbs that?
No, right?
Your last spell slot on
Hold
your own
that.
teammate, just so Mario dies.
That's also max damage again.
No,
Yes!
So that's 18 damage.
no, she's still alive.
I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna
You
hit it again.
bastard! You killed Kenny.
Kill me, damn you!
Kill me, damn you! All right, I might just copy paste another tiefling on this map right now.
That's 28.
Damage or a hit?
28 to hit.
Ah, it hits.
To hit, you might as well be.
Oh,
it
man.
might as well be 28 damage.
Ardar, I just want him to
That's
die.
15 damage.
It's dead.
Okay. Yeah. So like.
Wait, no,
So I think.
we're not the bad ones. And then
So I think what happens
Whack.
is he hits it. He comes down and he hits it over the shoulder the first hit, and then he comes back with the back of the glaive because the glaive has that pointed end, and he just like impales it upwards.
like in the back of the skull.
No, in the stomach. And then so like at one point when as he follows through, he's literally holding above his head the impaled tiefling,
No,
and he just like throws it aside.
you hear 6 more tieflings scream. I'm just messing with you.
And then he just wipes the blood off his face, and then he stares at the other little golem.
Only
vine
barbarian
thing.
I know who can kill so many things without raging.
Ain't no mercy in the land of the dead.
None. Okay, Irina's up with Lance on deck. Irina says, calm down, calm down. We're just trying to go to the winery to get like a sword. And the eyes of Chum Chum get really big. And he goes, You're trying to kill Strahd. Like that, and then he looks at Lance. Lance, it's your turn.
Thumbs up. He's still going.
Oh, you twins. You twins are something else. I like the way you think. Here,
and he casts Bless again on both of you. Because you're kind of figuring out this guy's not really a fighter. This is like not, he doesn't have much up in there, but he's funny. Norbit's up with
Am
Cole on
I
deck.
still blessed?
I think so. I don't see why you wouldn't
Okay.
be.
Well, I
You got
didn't
blessed
know
twice,
if he.
technically.
Okay, I didn't know if he dropped it to cast it on somebody else. That's all.
That's a good question.
That's a
I
good
think-
call, but the other guy had also cast Bless on you, so I'll just let you still have
Done
it.
it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this guy that cast it on me initially.
Norbit's up. He takes his dagger. He lifts it up. He strikes it into his own chest. I mean, this guy right here on the side. Let's see what he does.
He goes, I failed you all. And
Yeah.
he just impales himself.
I would never do melee damage. Okay. So dagger. Oh yeah, 26 absolutely hits. 8 piercing to this thing. No. And this thing is slightly hurt, not too much. Wait. Did I just say Norbit was up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Cole, you're up with Alusa on deck.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'm gonna. I was thinking about bribing this one to go after Norbit, but slash. Oh,
Do it, it's funny. I'm just kidding.
19 plus 7, so it'll hit 26.
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
It's dead. The aloe vera like gel glues to your legs and your feet.
And then I will lift my bow and I will shoot the one by Norbit. But if I roll a nat one, please let me hit Norbit by
I
accident.
think you have to use the same type of weapon when you do.
Yeah, bow is
double attack.
Okay. 5,
Sorry.
10, 15, 20, 25,
Throw-
30.
Sorry.
Throw your
Cole.
hammer.
And
You could throw it.
who is this in front of me? Is that the Chad?
That's the Chad.
Chad.
Hey, your Chad is hanging out. And then that's the end of my turn because I can't do anything. I'm not in
Take
range.
inspiration. That was funny. All right, Alusa's up with these blue guys on deck. Alusa is going to now again try to hit this guy with her whip.
A whip.
Whip. 17 hits.
She has advantage of that throw.
Oh,
Ravens
she
in the
does. Well, let her see. I mean, it's fine. It has
Go-
3
go-
health points.
Go crit vision.
way.
Go
Yeah,
crit
that
vision.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. That is a hit. It's down. And now this guy comes up and he comes up and he's going to try to hit Norbit. I wish this guy had multi-attack.
Just one
Naturally.
second.
Yeah,
I already had inspiration. Can I give my inspiration to
absolutely.
someone?
Who doesn't
I'll
have
give it-
inspiration?
To the one attacking Norbit.
Wow. And you won the
Natural
last
20!
That's not even with the inspiration. That's
Awesome.
just a natural
I know.
20.
Yeah.
He would uncanny dodge that. I mean, he still might die, but he would uncanny
Yeah.
dodge that. He would
So
halve
what does that
damage.
mean? He means he gets half damage.
Half damage, yes.
He gets
Okay,
half damage
roll-
again, yeah.
Let me roll
Because
this
reaction.
damage really quick. Hold on here. Okay, 2d6 plus 2. Oh, that's 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's only a 3.
What's his health at?
Well, hold on one second, because I think I might have just done it. I just did 22 damage. Oh, it's halved though, right? So it's 11 damage. Dang, if it had been the 22, he would have gone down. But he has
Bro.
4 health left. Okay, cool. And now It is Big Gulp's turn with Chad on deck. Big Gulp is going to hop, 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 hop like a little raven. And he is going to peck at this guy. He misses. My dice really don't like me. So my Strahd dice, they usually do well. Okay. Chad, you're up with Irina on deck.
Okay.
I think I skipped Adabon.
Yeah, I think he's got that one.
Sorry, bud.
Adabon's
did,
after
yeah.
Lance. I don't know.
Did you go? Did Lance go?
No,
Lance?
he's up. He's after Irina, so I guess not.
Yeah,
We're
so
about to be
fine.
there.
No, so,
So
Okay.
no.
yeah,
my
hit
turn?
it.
I
Yeah.
think you might have, but it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
Chad's gonna go on the other side of the creature to flank him. Not that I need the advantage, but you never know. I might roll it. Oh no.
If you get 2 natural ones, you're gonna hurt yourself real hard. I hope you do. Or you'll hit Norbit really hard.
That'd be hilarious.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
That's a neutral DM right there.
I like this random growling in the music.
21.
21 absolutely hits.
Stop rolling so well.
14 damage for the first attack.
Dang it. That probably
Okay.
did it.
No, it
And then,
didn't.
and then he's gonna swing again.
Can I reaction heal the twig?
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say to hit right then?
What? My second hit?
No, the first one.
My damage?
No, your first hit.
What'd
It
you
was
roll to hit?
21?
Oh yeah, sorry.
21?
That absolutely hit. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought
I
I
was
heard.
like, what?
I thought you might have said 11, but I think my brain's just scattered.
So hold on, that's 24 to hit.
On the second one?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, it hits.
And then that is 17 damage.
Sheesh.
He is dead. Congratulations. You are all finally out of initiative. I'm going to
Alright.
delete all these X's off if you want to react or do what you need to do.
Adabon chugs the rest of the one.
Okay, I need everyone to roll me an insight. This guy flies back up to his friend. Alusa runs up there as well. So does Norbit. Let the rest of you move where you want to move.
17.
That's
Nice.
a dirty 20.
Nice.
Lance? Oh, hell yeah.
That's a 25.
Anyone who got above a 17 or at a 17. So everyone except Cole. Oh, well, yeah, Alusa and Norbert don't count. You realize that this aloe vera stuff is that slight hint of what you smelt in the wine. So the blood of these creatures. As you look at Chad, as he's covered in the gore of this, you realize it kind of looks like what he looks like when he's in this like milky. It's not necessarily like aloe vera, which is like a green hint. It's more like a milky version of it, of like plant sap. You realize the color is what he would look like when he's in rage.
Yeah, this stuff is it's quite pungent. I'm assuming we all gather back over.
Yeah, I don't know. Those who haven't moved your tokens, you can tell me where you appear on the map if you want.
Yeah,
No
we'll
worries
go back
if
to the
not.
opening.
Adabon will stroll to the first tiefling, light a candle, and then join the group.
I like that.
So yeah, that's what's going on here?
Don't you know?
So to tell him, asking the ravens like, why? What was up those creatures there?
Well,
He like bird pukes all in front of you. He goes,
sorry, I don't do well with this. We're just scouts. We're
It must be hard for you here then.
Oh, it is good, sir. It is. I'm sorry I called you all lizard guts and chicken niblets earlier. I was stressed out.
and that's this one. If you zoom out, so you're looking at the two profiles that I've put on your right. The one that's talking is this one. You haven't really heard the other one talk yet.
And he goes, my name's Chum Chum, and it's nice to meet you all. Yeah. So we're trying to take back the wineries from the druids. We're ravens. You want to see?
And he snaps his feathers and whoop, like a normal, generic human guy with like brown hair, looks at you, goes, "See, this is me when I'm not in my normal form." And then he snaps his feathers again and poofs back, and he goes, "Oh,
State your
What's
terms.
Whoa. I'm not looking to make any kind of deal with y'all. It's cool we helped you out. You helped us out even more. I mean, you did kind of start everything, but the fact that they dragged her away and her twin kind of
pointing at Lance and her.
I can't see your face. Who are you?
Oh, that's none of your concern there.
Well, I just introduced myself. I'm Chum Chum.
I hold the blade to his throat.
Shh. Well, are you trying to intimidate or just warn him?
I guess indirectly it's intimidate. Yeah, just put him in his
Oh,
place.
whoa!
Roll intimidation.
I think
Um,
Norbert would be
Um,
picking his pocket while he's got a knife to his throat.
Chad's gonna kind of step forward when he sees the blade. Like,
That's a nat one on my intimidation.
I was gonna. Oh, sorry. I was trying to. I was gonna say I was like to help, kind of assist in the intimidation.
Yeah, I mean, if you're assisting, you can take that
Well, if
11
you're
instead of the
assisting.
natural one.
Yeah, I'm assisting. Yeah.
You can take that 11. 11 still wouldn't cut it, though.
Yeah, but it's better than a natural one.
It's better. It was going to be real bad in a second for a natural
it's
one.
better than that one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, his feathers kind of poof out as you have this knife to his throat, and then you hear of this bigger elder raven walk up, and he kind of like shuffles wing first after wing, like rolling his shoulders, and says, "Do not hastily touch the young feathered fowl. We have no quarrel with you."
Yeah, you tell him, Big Gulp. You tell him.
you see, I'm gonna call him Lyrina right now. It's Lance and Irina. So Lyrina
I
is
love
gonna
that.
go. Yeah, he's gonna go. He looks at everyone and then like, okay, time out. Can you just explain from the top what is happening here? The druids have this winery. What's happening? Explain.
I will gladly explain when the knife isn't to my son's throat.
I will lower the knife. The terms, if you please, we will have the sword.
He kind of takes his wing and like bows, almost like he's about to lay everything out. And then you notice his back wing, which was tucked behind, you hear the sheath of like a samurai type sword, katana, go back in. And then he lets go and rolls his wing. And he says, "We are agents of an ancient faction that has now dwindled in numbers. This winery used to sell wine with hints of a soul gem." Can you guys hear me when I talk in this grovelly voice?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Of a soul gem that offered protections against Strahd. Main benefactors were the town of Valkai, many other places. And he's like kind of doing that awesome thing where like people who have a lot of experience like glaze off into time. And then he shakes his beak. Kind of the spray of rain from those feathers that's been going on and off splashes out. And he says, "The winery's been taken, but the contacts of the winery remain. But they're using these creatures that you just slain." You look around at the gore around you of twigs and this milky sap to poison the wine. So those who think they're getting protection from Strahd and the Soul Gem's benefits are actually being turned into something worse. This is where all your constitutions will come into play eventually that you rolled. And you all kind of realize that the wine you were drinking is wine from this very such winery. And he says, "We can't stop the wine coming out. We are a small group. But if we can get to their cellar and destroy the catches they have, we might be able to stop this. We do not believe that Strahd rules this land with grace or honor, as it once was." Right then, at very moment, the breeze kind of blows these giant clouds away, and a little bit of sunshine comes, and you see this place maybe for what it could have been. The small pond glistens. The flowers almost rise up for just a moment before they're choked again by the shadow. And you realize this was once a place of beauty and of retreat and of people who really cared about the earth and were trying to create something great. But then it goes back as the waves roll in. You hear a howl in the distance, and he kind of slumps his shoulders and says, "Now you know. I'm assuming you're here to get the sword like many of adventurers before you."
Uh, yes, but we could sure use a rest. Do you have a safe place for us to rest where we won't be attacked?
He looks at you, and his laugh is like a raven's as he laughs and goes, "You think there's any safe places in Barovia? Your group is more helpless than I thought."
I stab him. No, I'm kidding.
And then this smaller raven, more agile, says,
Dad, you don't have to be such a morose guy. I mean, you're welcome to camp here. We can take watch for you. You guys killed everything in the vicinity. You've been scouting for almost 24 hours. If you want.
What time is it? Is it still like early
it's like
afternoon?
4 p.m.
So it's about winding down time.
I mean, it's really hard to tell in Barovia because of the clouds. It always seems like it's a permanent dusk or it's midnight.
Okay. So we're just trying the sword. Do you know where that's kept at?
Well, the used to be protected. It was one of the things we would help increase the light of the soul gems to create the wine that protected people. I don't know what they've done, these druids. And he kind of says it in like a mocking tone, like you know he's not necessarily, he doesn't necessarily think that the druids are actually good. And kind of like spits as a bird would on the ground and says, "But it was in the cellar."
And how far away is the cellar?
He points with a winged arm, and you all look. This vineyard rising up, the fog rolling through, dark spots appear where clouds are even more convoluted, and you see an old-looking mansion at the top of this hill, that has like purple and orange smoke kind of rising from it.
Oh,
That
okay.
way.
That's like a few hours then, or
It would probably take you like an hour to walk up the hill, if that.
Just trying to get a straight answer.
I mean, I don't think
I'm
there's
just
like 3 to 4 hours of vineyard miles.
you never know. Like
That's
if they're
true.
producing
It's
that much
D&D.
wine, they're producing that much wine. Oh, okay. What do you guys think? You're on
What do
mute.
I think? I think I've told you what you need to know. and-
Cole was replying.
I need some rest. That's what I think.
Is there any way we can pay you for your knowledge or help or possibly protecting us if we rest? Irina kind of says.
Oh, they said they're gonna pay. They're already protecting us.
The sword
No, we have
first,
to.
or no sweet aspiration shall the heavens let fall to make this contract grow.
We do not want the sword. It's yours if you can obtain it.
Arban will not.
What we do want is the presence of this druid's gone, so we can continue our secret fight. My people grow weak. They grow small. Soon there'll be nothing but the small ravens you see fly in the sky. But we can try, in what little way we can. Chum Chum kind of puffs up his chest and goes,
I don't know who you're calling small, per se.
Once the deal is made, the terms are set. Where is the sword?
again, I don't know if they've moved it, but the cellar.
So, finders keepers.
I
Starting
already
to
said
sound like a bird.
I already said you could have the sword.
He's talking like one.
Do we know where the cellar is? Arban will walk towards the sword.
I mean, yeah, he had pointed to like the big mansion up at the top, but
you said
some
the
of your
cellar was
party
there.
had said they wanted to rest first.
Adabon doesn't care.
They can rest. Yeah, that's fine. Arban walks.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna split the party on me?
If Adabon's walking, then Chat's gonna walk over too.
I guess we're going up there.
Your friends have no spell slots, but okay. So, yeah, you all start walking. Kind of wind through. You hear the occasional shuffle, and you all look, but it's just like a bunny hopping through or something. And as you kind of get, oh, go ahead.
No, sorry.
It's
Are
okay.
the were ravens sticking with us, or are they staying?
They
If we're moving
stayed.
forward, we're moving towards the.
They stayed. They're not going close to that place.
Before Lance follows Adabon. Oh, sorry, Larina follows Adabon. She would look at the ravens. And, who are these droids? Do you know? Like, should we be aware of anything? Do they work for Strahd? What's going on? She keeps looking nervously towards where Adabon is because Adabon like walking really fast. So he's kind of like.
He looks at.
He's old. He doesn't walk that fast.
That's fair. It's just like hobbling along.
Good.
These
with his hand. Gotcha.
yeah. They kind of look at each other and go, "We've given you a lot of information already." But like kind of not convinced if you want to try to like persuade or intimidate them.
I suppose.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Raza
I mean,
folks
yeah,
what he's
he'll
doing.
try and be diplomatic.
Okay.
Let's say, do some wizard juju here. One sec. See.
Wizard Juju. I love that.
Right. Wizard juju. Yeah. Just okay. All right. So I'm just going to share something with you. Yeah. Make sure this doesn't.
Ooh, I get secrets. You guys don't. Neener.
Secrets.
Hopefully it doesn't show.
Is it on Zoom? Oh.
Yeah, it's on
What'd he
Zoom. Yeah.
say? What'd he say?
Let me read it.
Let her read it first.
Oh man. All right. Bah.
And he's just gonna talk. He's gonna layer his voice,
Well, do you want me to roll
sweetly
first?
in the most sweet and the most I guess what's the word I'm looking for?
Persuasive?
Persuasive she can be. She goes, yeah, thank you. English. It's hard sometimes.
It really is.
Uh, I goes, please help us help you. And yeah, you have to do wisdom saving.
Okay, so wisdom save. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna do it for Chum Chum first, which is the sun.
Hmm.
Natural
Yeah.
one. Cool. He is easily charmed by you. Dad. Big
Hmm.
gulp. Ooh, okay. 23.
Okay. Big gulp is fun.
But Chum Chum is he has like these names. So Chum Chum is what did you specifically ask? It was how sorry,
It
just
was
so I
just
can
to
give you
like, yeah, he wanted to know who the druids, like who are they? Are they with Strahd? What's their deal basically? Is
Oh,
what he
right,
asked.
okay. So Chum Chum instantly starts squawk speaking, like, and then like instantly just gets really excited. And he's like,
Well, we know that there's a middle party that Strahd talks to and controls, but then they're definitely talking to that person, and that person is able to like kind of move between towns and things really fast because the information that's spread.
and his like beak is grabbed by his dad and goes, "That's enough. That's the information you'll get."
Mission
Uh,
Clover would be
she
like,
goes, cool. She looks at the little one. Thank you. And well, either we'll see you or we won't. So thank you for your help. And she turns away to
I
go with them. On our way there,
really quick,
he, let me see,
as you
she,
say,
yes, go
sorry,
ahead.
super fast, as you say, we'll see or we don't. He
Mm.
does like give a grateful raven like bow, like his fingers or his feathers really splain. You see like the iridescent green black of as like the mist of the rain is showering, and he says, "I do hope we'll see you again. You've made a friend today. What is your name?" You're
Uh,
in disguise. What will you
real quick, this is
do?
bullet time. Bullet time. She will sidle up close to them and goes, "You may just know me as Lyrina." It's gonna stay
Great.
there.
I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Uh, he says, "Lyrina," and he like bows deeper. And it's a lot of information.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Thank you for that. Let me see. Just real quick. Uh, because the little one spoke really fast, he's going to encode thoughts into the crystal, so he remembers exactly what he said, so he can share it with everyone else when we catch up at the
Okay.
manor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're all kind of moving uphill in this muddy trail, Norma goes, "I don't know why we just don't kidnap those guys and say we're on their team and we're delivering them so we can get what we need." Also, the stream's offline, Peter. I don't know what happened.
Checking now. I don't know what happened either. Well, that's weird.
It
According to
might be.
everything in front of me, I'm streaming.
It just went offline on my Twitch. That's the only reason I said that. But it's
Doesn't
probably
show
gonna
that
start
we're
blowing up and be like, burp, burp, burp.
I'm just stopped and started to see if it.
I can see
Looks
live
like
now.
it's working.
Yeah, all of a sudden Jeff Goldblum's talking in my ear. Because I have ads. Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, so, we're back now. So what was... Basically, he says that, and then you're all going uphill. It's kind of like sloshy muddiness as you kind of go up. And Norbit says, I don't know why we just don't grab those guys, pretend like we're on the druid side, and deliver them as scouts. And this says, not a bad plan, actually.
Well, it's hindsight's their 2020.
They're right there. We can go back.
Yeah, we're already up the hill.
We're up the hill.
All right, well, I think we're gonna have to face a lot more like those ones that they didn't hurt me per se. I let them hurt me to try to get information. It's not a big deal, but we are gonna face more of those druid-like creatures. So we should probably have a plan.
I think I have a plan. Of sorts.
Sent
Well-
you a Zoom message, Justine.
Okay. Well, I guess we can figure it out as we go. And as you all kind of look at each other, Lance, who is secretly Lyrina at this point, and Irina walking very close together. It's like those two gooses and aristocrats just walking up looking exactly the same.
Yeah.
And as you kind of all walk up, deciding how you're going to infiltrate this, knowing the Sun Sword's in there, and now knowing a lot of backstory, there's a lot more forces at bay than you realize. People are fighting to protect people against Strahd by making them secret magical wine brews, people who are now taking over that, possibly working for a counterpart of Strahd and creating all kinds of things that aren't going to do that you happen to drink, which will come into play later. That's kind of where we're going to leave this session. So next time we'll come back and see what will happen. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. This is Curse of Strahd by D&D Play 20. We just hit the winery. We might get our first item for Strahd. I'm Justine. I was your DM today. If you guys want to say anything, or we can talk about anything, or if you want to promote other games or ask questions about the session, or you guys in Twitch ask questions about the session, and then we'll probably wrap up here in like 5-10 minutes. If that's okay with
no
Pete's
after
internet.
show tonight.
Yeah, no show tonight since we're missing 2 players, and the lovely, wonderful Steph usually runs that for me because I got enough going on when I'm DMing. What'd you guys think?
Will happen indeed.
Join us again on Tuesday.
Not for Strahd, though.
That's acceptable.
Not us. Yeah.
Not us, but like us.
Yeah. Is it Astoria on Tuesday?
Yep. Yep.
Pirates! Go get your pirate fix.
And Brandon
You said
has a
Irish.
oops all. Is it Warlocks? I'm not sure. Reborn
Reborn.
It is Reborns. Yeah. I am a Shinder Kai.
tomorrow
Nice. Is that on Twitch or just in the Discord?
in the Discord. If you would like to play Dungeons and Dragons, please click the link, join our Discord, and let us know you're looking for games, because we are
Yeah.
always coming up with games when we can fit them in that massive schedule we seem to have.
Might
So
pick up another one. We'll see.
Cool. I love it. Any other promos that people want to put in?
Dungeon Boys.
Don't have to do that if we don't want to. But hi, yeah,
Obviously.
Dungeon Boys is a cool podcast. You should listen to it.
Yeah. At the Dungeon Boys, BOIZ.
Yeah, it's BOIZ.
You can find us on all social media.
There's also a Dungeon Boys, BOYS, and they stopped doing stuff like in 2018, but everyone goes to them, and that's not us. So hey.
That's not us.
If
And
you
if
use
you don't
Spotify, you can
know,
just
now
click the
you
link
know.
in chat.
Oh, thanks, bud. Also, if you want to join Arlen's Twitch stream, we're gonna play scary, spooky games tonight and get the pants scared off of us. So, Hogwarts Saturday on Twitch.
Yeah,
That's
I was
all
going to
day
mention
early.
magic. Woo.
But last but certainly not least, final shout out to two of our members who couldn't make it, who are absolutely wonderful parts of this that we severely missed. So Steph playing Alusa and Mario playing Norbit. We miss you. Join 2 weeks, 2 Sundays from today, and catch the next Curse of Strahd.
Have
We
fun
love
going back to
Mario
your
so
character,
much we tried
Mario.
to kill him.
Yeah, Mario, you have 4 health. Sorry
Yeah,
about
4
that.
health,
No
bud,
one wants to take a
sorry.
rest. I'm so sorry. That wasn't my fault. I give you an option for a rest. Okay, bye,
No,
everybody.
no one wants to take a rest, and no one wants more spell slots. We're okay.
Night, everybody.
Later.
Night.